I just had to share a story about my Rachel. She's a 14-year-old. Um, I always say to her that the earth is a better place because she's on it. And don't get me wrong, I love Sarah and I love Will, my son. Rachel was very excited about the numbers yesterday. So she had to call me at like 12:30 at night, and her excitement was really neat. And I kept telling her, girl, we can't focus on the numbers. It's not about the numbers, it's about the message. And I said, that's why God is blessing this trip and this new work that we're in. We want our kids to be proud of us. We want our parents to be proud of us. And we all want to have a purpose. I was very frustrated, and I was thinking to myself, what can I do? I'm listening to all these conservatives complain and talk about the problem. The problems just continue and they persist. And then I saw on the 7th, the day after the rally and then the attack on the Capitol, I was there standing by the Washington Monument. There was like 5 other people there. And I was watching Fox News and CNN and just keep repeating over and over and over and over and over and over the images of the attack on the Capitol. And my mother, who's 80 years old, was just freaking out. I mean, she was screaming at me to get back, leave DC, and she's very much in fear. And I said to her, Mom, we're supposed to have a spirit of fear. We're supposed to trust. And I realized that she had been watching a lot of news, and she was watching the news of the current day. And I'm sitting there, I'm going, this isn't what's happening. This is not happening in DC. There's nobody here. Everybody I'm talking to is nice. It seemed like everybody went home. I mean, there was maybe I met 10 or 15, 20 people on the 7th. I met Gary on the 7th. And everybody was kind of shocked, but there was peace in DC on the 7th. You wouldn't know that if you're in the echo chamber or you're watching your one source of news. Whatever you're watching, if you're just watching me, all you're doing is watching me. You're gonna ultimately have my perspective, and you're gonna start searching that out. The algorithm's gonna keep you in there because they need the advertising dollars, because they design everything in marketing to be sticky. I've been in marketing for 34 years. I've been in advertising as a creative director and a marketing person. So when I was talking to Rachel, I was just like, it was cute. And she was just so happy. She's been with me on this ride with MustangMedic for 9 years. In June will be 10 years. And I was always, it's always been a little small Mustang show. And I started realizing that, I saw America slipping away, and I saw stereotypes being built up even more and more. And I saw during this election year just great division. I didn't like what was happening. I didn't like the messaging. I didn't like, when they were doing a video of a black guy punching a white guy in the back of the head that's like just not looking, and they keep playing it over and over and over and over again. And I'm like sitting there going, man, this is going to really divide people. White people are going to get scared. I come from a unique place because I, for the most part, am evangelical leaning. If it follows the word of God, I'm good with it. But in evangelical churches in California, predominantly the church is black. And I guess I've been the minority for many years in my environment. So I come with a very unique perspective. And for me, I really was getting concerned about the stereotyping that's going on. We got to break the stereotyping. We got to get a message out. So I was explaining this to Gary. If I try to steer, and Gary's not doing anything wrong. He's just simply trying to help me, out of concern from the message. He's very supportive. He's a great guy. But I don't set up my videos. Like, I don't have a notepad unless I'm reporting something. So what I'm going to do is, when I do videos, they're my opinion. Like, this is like my opinion. I'm not reporting the news. I'm just kind of like, this is what I think. I'm going to put opinion right there. I'll pop it up for you. And then when I'm doing reporting, there's going to be reporting there. So I'm going to do my darndest to not put an agenda into seeking the truth. And I don't want you to just follow me or think I'm the guy. I'm going to present something that I see. I'm not going to say I understand it. I'm not going to tell you this is definitely it. If I don't have like reliable sources that I've met, checked out in the background, and the Holy Spirit saying, yeah, it's true. I'm going to say opinions, and I will have opinion pieces, and I will have straight up reporting, because we all just want the truth. The truth will set you free. We all want to love our kids and be proud of them and have them be in safe environments. We want to be looked at and just go, okay, you're another human being. And straight up, we're all from the same 2 DNA strands. Science has actually proven Adam and Eve right. I mean, Adam and Eve are like a leap, right? Like, oh my gosh, how could it just be 2 people? Well, science now backs up 2 DNA strands. We are all from 2 people, a woman and a man. And then our DNA is like, I don't know what percentage, but it's the same until the very end. And then you look like me, or you look like a person from Mexico or a person from Africa. And then we look different. But we are all related. So it's impossible to be racist. Isn't that great news? Isn't that great news? So people that are classifying people as groups are literally being ignorant to the facts that you are actually related to that person. We all come from different environments. And when we talk to each other and when we understand each other and we just listen, You can listen, you can respectfully disagree. In the old days, it was I respectfully disagree, and you can still feel good about that person, even though they're polar opposites. They can be a Biden supporter, and for me, I'm conservative. I'm a Christian, straight up. I'm sure as heck not going to hide that, because I'm going to be spending eternity. It's a very long time. This is a very short time we have here on Earth. And my perspective is, when you don't understand somebody and they're impassioned, like I did on that BLM video, I recommend you guys watch it. When you're thumbs downing those videos, it's like you're closing your mind to learning something new. When we listen to each other and you come from a point of view, I'm kind of living proof of it at the moment. You come from a point of view that I'm not going to walk in fear. I'm just going to seek the truth. And I'm going to trust God, and when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And then God closed the door. Martin Luther King. There's great injustices in this world, but what we can do is learn from each other and grow, because we are getting sucked in by agendas with many different channels. I'm not even going to name them, but I needed to do something. I don't view you as competition if you want to do the same thing. We all just need to seek the truth and listen. Listen. It seems so simple, but it's so hard, because it's funny. Because most of my life and most of my old videos, MustangMedic, I was over talking everybody. Bah, 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 bah. Now, I'm actually listening, and so many people are over talking me. They're like coming up and they're talking. And I found out that person, that blogger person or whatever, she did do the video. She did post it, and she's trying to do videos and stuff. I'm not gonna give her any shout out or anything. I'm not, and I don't want to this doxing thing and all this crap. It's not about, God works it out. I'm not worried about it. But the moment that I make this about the numbers and not about the message, then it's over. And I've got accountability partners that will call me out on it, and I've got a small team of people that I'm like, tell me what you see, and I can take it, and I'll still be your friend, because we all slip up, and a lot of people want to dismiss the people that are trying to unify, because they seek to divide and conquer. So I want to thank Google for continuing to let this channel be up and allowing it to be monetized so I can do this. I'm going to be back on Parler when it comes back, and many other things. I'm just going to keep doing the message. And guys, I'm going to stay in DC. I had a feeling I was going to stay in DC when I drove out here for the rally. I couldn't believe it. But I have a sense of responsibility because of how generous you guys have been and are being with the way you're. I mean, the prayers that I'm getting, and people that don't look like me and the support they're getting and the message has moved me so much that I'm very grateful. So I'm going to continue. MustangMedic's moving to DC, and we're going to go to. We're gonna go to the White House today. We're gonna investigate that structure that's being built on the front lawn. Everybody wants to know about that. And we have a couple other things lined up. And also I'm gonna address the thing where some politicians are saying we need to keep the fences up around the Capitol. We don't have any fences around the Washington Monument anymore. We get that little tiny fence, but you can walk right up, full access. And the Lincoln Memorial you can go to, no issues. There's like nobody here. Not even, and I can't even find media. I mean, not that I'm looking for them, but I mean, I'm looking around and I'm not seeing any media on the ground doing any reports. I guess the story's over. They've done the whole attack on the Capitol thing. Don't trust one source. Don't trust me. I'm just a guy that's just trying to find the truth. And if you sit in the echo chamber and you follow algorithms will keep you in the same point of view. Look at other people that you completely disagree with and listen to them. And we'll all learn together and we'll all grow together. Because the people in power want us to be apart. They need us divided. Because as an American people, as a world, it's about us. Our vote should count. This is William Whitting with an opinion piece. Now that I've defined that, so you guys know, look for that little thing down there. And I'm really grateful. And I take it as a responsibility of your, because of the way you've been supporting me financially, to stay. I can't leave. If I leave DC, I find it's a responsibility. I went long. What am I at? Oh my gosh, a 12-minute video. Oh, I'm going to try to keep them to a minute, guys. Rachel, Sarah, Willie, I love you guys. And I'm very grateful to God that you're proud of me right now. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. Composure. William Whitting, with an opinion. Thanks for caring to watch this video to the end, because you're still watching it. Never mind.